Okay, well I'm just curious really to see what happens when we attempt electrolysis in petrol. I'm also curious to as to what point or what voltage we get ignition, if any. So there's a small amount of petrol in this glass. You can probably just see it there. And we're going to pass a current through it and observe at what point we get ignition. I shall shout the voltage out randomly, and here we go. Okay, power's on. 10 volts, 20, 40 volts, 60 volts, 80, 100 volts, 140 volts, 160, 200 volts, 240 volts, 270 volts. No ignition. Well, I'm quite surprised. What we'll do the same thing again, but we'll add a small amount of salt in there just to get the reaction going. But clearly there, it doesn't seem to be doing a great deal, does it? Right, same experiment, but we've got a small amount of salt in that glass. Right, 20 volts, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140 volts, 200 volts, 240, 270. Not even a little bubble. Right, what I've done, I've brought the gap even closer, and you can see the salt in the bottom there. And we're connected, and we're going to do it again. I will get ignition, I am determined. $20 volts, 60 volts, 100 volts, 180, 220, 270, gutted. Okay, here we go again. Take 50. I've added the same amount of water to the petrol, and we're going to see what we can get now. But clearly petrol does not conduct electricity very well at all. Ah, 40 volts and we've got bubbles. 60 volts, 80 volts, 100 volts, we've got current. This could be interesting. That is petrol and water and a little bit of salt mixed. Still no ignition, but plenty more volts to go. It smells rather fruity. Right, that's 100 volts. Let's take it to 120. 140 volts. 180. 220, fuck it, 270, think we might have discovered that petrol doesn't conduct, and even though we put water on it, the two separate and it creates a barrier. But there we are. I was hoping for a bit more of an explosion than that. Back to the drawing board, but I was quite interested in that.